I think it's so interesting to hear like the same frustrations that you all have that mirror what I have as a student advocate myself, because I feel like a lot of times when I do mention certain initiatives like trying to get like an LGBTQ resource center on campus, it's always like, where's the money? Like where's the money? Or that's not going to happen now. It's going to happen 5 years from now. And there's never like that push to think about, okay, well, if you're saying this is going to happen 5 years from now, what are we going to do now then to kind of set up for that happening? Like I understand we're not going to get it in tomorrow, but okay, so what are we going to do today? Like, what's the alternative to that? And I feel like that's what universities tend to miss, especially when it comes from student initiatives. And I feel like a lot of times they rely on student initiatives. So just for the Black student leaders, we felt like we were the ones doing all the work by ourselves, and the university was just waiting for us to do something. Or they were giving the work to the people who are already doing it, not really giving it to other people who need to listen, not expanding the conversation. So I think just hearing that, you know, as a student, I'm not the only one who notices that as well. Seeing that faculty notice it, because I think it's so important to have faculty backing students for this, because usually it's students fighting for it by themselves, or we don't know where to turn to, especially for LGBTQ issues when there's not a lot of LGBTQ staff, or just people of color issues when there's not a lot of people of color. I go to a predominantly white institution, so it's very rare for me to find another person of color on this campus who's a faculty and staff or professor or anything. So I just want to like get that out there. Like I completely understand. I get it 100% just as a student. But I thank all of you for your answers. It just opened my eyes to a lot, and just makes me feel better knowing that I'm not alone in this fight as a student.